99X. It's the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie. Fram, this is going to be a psychotherapy session for everybody involved right now.
Where's the sofa? I need to lay down.
Yes, please lay your head down. What I want to know is, and what I want to know from you too, if you'd like to participate with us in our session, we do take all credit cards. We can use your, what's it called? The
Venmo.
HSA, whatever you need. 470-741-4999. What is your phobia? That's what I want to know. What is your phobia? Call us right now. Let's get into it. Maybe we can fix it. What is yours, Fram?
Oh, major claustrophobia.
And this comes from, define it. Like elevator type?
Not elevator, but more just like in a closed-in space where I feel like I can't get out. Like I cannot sit in a window seat in an airline, in a plane, because I've got two people next to me and I feel like I can't get out.
That's extreme.
It's very extreme. And there have been times that I have refused to get on a plane because I didn't have an aisle seat.
You got off the plane because you couldn't have...
No, I didn't get on the plane because we had a last-minute layover, change of flights, and it looked like the only seat was available for me was a window seat in the back of the plane, and I refused to get on the plane. Immediately, I start feeling anxiety and heated and like I'm going to pass out.
Can you take a middle seat?
No middle seat. I have to have an aisle seat.
Where did this come from?
I don't know, but I can just say that a couple of times I've passed out at concerts.
That is so strange.
I know.
All right, we're about to cure some people. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Heather.
This is Heather. My wife's name is Heather.
Yeah, hey, Heather.
I have lots of Heathers.
Hey.
Where are you calling from, Heather?
Hey, I'm calling from Loganville.
Loganville. Okay, what's your phobia?
All right, so my phobia is driving over bridges. And actually, my caveat to that is I'm okay with flat bridges, but it's the tall bridges, whether it's over water or whether water's there or not, it's a tall bridge.
My Heather has the same thing. Maybe it's a Heather defect. You guys are in the same...
It could be.
I've heard of this. Is it a fear? Is it a fear of falling over?
Yeah, I think there is some kind of maybe falling going on there as far as feeling like I'm going to go off the bridge, or maybe or the road's going to come out, or the bridge is going to come from below me. I don't know. When you were just describing, how you felt with the passing out and all that when you're going through your phobia, I could relate to everything you were just saying because I go through those same kind of feelings.
But Heather, you're saying the flat bridges are okay. Newsflash, either way, you're going to sink in the water.
True. So it must be all that space in between the tall bridges and the water or the ground. So yeah, you may be onto something.
Being trapped in a car, Barnes, we talked about that, how to get out. If you're trapped in a car and you go over a bridge, what you're supposed to do, that was frightening to hear that.
Yeah, go back to our podcast. We had an expert on that talked about what to do, but that big bridge collapse that happened in Maryland. And I bet that just must be your worst nightmare.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You can hire people to take you over certain bridges. You literally can call a service, and they will come to you. But my question is, what the hell happens to your car? Do they bring two people?
Yeah, and bring the car to you. What about your wife, Heather? Why does she have that phobia? Is there a specific reason?
She freaks out. I don't know it's just a fear. I don't know where it came from. I've never heard where it's rooted, but do you know where yours is rooted in?
So...
Oh, there's a reason.
Okay, so this is my thought. So back in about 2008 was when it all began. What I think happened was I had been in the Bahamas at Atlantis, and if you're familiar with the water park there is a ride that, and you'll see it sometimes on the Atlantis commercial, the one where it goes straight down, where the sharks are swimming around and whatever.
Yes.
But it's I don't know what you call it, but you know. Okay, good. You know what I mean? So
the water slide.
So
it's
just I feel like my brain is associating those really tall bridges with maybe a roller coaster or some kind of thrill ride or something, and it's getting all confused. That's my thought. I don't know.
Well, we'll hope you get over that. I don't know what else to say.
No, I know. I know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And everyone that says, "Oh, you got to face your fears."
No, I know.
You got to face your fears. No, sorry, not facing my fears.
Heather, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate you joining us. You can get off the couch and swipe your card on the way out because we help nothing. All right, have a great day. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Hey, you as well. Thanks.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. She was fun. I liked her a lot.
Hi, Morning X. Who's this?
This is David.
David,
what's up?
Get on the sofa, David. We're ready to have a little therapy session. What is your biggest fear or phobia?
Oh, well, that one has to be, I think it's pronounced Galeophobia.
Galeo, what does that mean?
It is the intense and irrational fear of sharks.
I have the same thing.
Whoa, Barnes! Now there's a name for it.
I didn't know it had a name.
I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah, it's I think it gained a name recently, actually.
You're right. Galeophobia.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. An abnormally large and persistent fear of sharks. You get anxiety, although you may be safe on a boat or like even in an aquarium or on a beach. And it says Hollywood films depicting sharks have no doubt enkindled the fear of sharks in many. That's my problem.
You saw Jaws when you were a kid, and it flipped you out.
No, not just that. I saw Jaws, and then within months after that, I saw where a shark attack victim on the beach in Corpus Christi the arm was bitten off from above the elbow.
No wonder.
I refuse to get in the ocean.
So now, do you ever get in the ocean?
David, do you? I don't.
David?
So this is kind of funny. It took me a while, but yes, surprisingly, I do get in the ocean.
Wow.
And it has taken me a while, but I I actually learned more about sharks. I took this opportunity to try to learn, where does this come from? You mentioned movies and stuff. We got conditioned this way. And there are organizations out there like the Atlantic White Shark Conservancy, and they seek to kind of explain this to people. And they make a really cool phone app called Sharktivity, where they tag and track sharks all along the coast. So, if you're afraid of where they are, that's a good thing to try.
Did that help you get over it?
Yeah, it did. I think I like knowing where they are, and maybe knowing the area that I'm in is probably clear. And then eventually, I kind of learn that they're not coming after me like in the movie Jaws.
Friendly,
what if that app
that's the
doesn't
thing.
update in time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want real-time shark identifying. I don't need like a 30-minute lag.
I will say I'm impressed that David faced his fears and learned. Yes, I'm really impressed.
But even on top of that, David, all the crap in the ocean, I want to see where I'm going. And if I'm just going into darkness and unknown wherever, I'm not down with stepping on something. I'm not down with like jellyfish. So whatever the fear of the ocean in general, that would be me.
But you get on a boat, don't you?
I get on a boat if it's over 50 feet.
And do you go to aquariums?
I'll go to an aquarium. I don't have that kind of fear. But from a yacht up to a super yacht, I'm good. All right, David, thank you.
Thanks, David.
Have fun with that app. You better make sure it's on time and you have a good signal.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, no thank you on the sharks. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Wynn.
Hi, Wynn. It's Barnes and Leslie. Tell us about your fear.
So one of my biggest fears is outer space. I get panicked. I can't watch TV shows about outer space. No way. I can't watch movies. Specifically, the movie Gravity sent me over the edge. I had to stop.
Anything outer space.
Yes, it's terrifying because of the vastness and the endlessness. Like, we just don't know.
Yeah, you know the name. The name is Astrophobia.
Yes, I've discovered
and Leslie,
that.
They'll be playing at the Dark Horse?
Yeah, tonight
next
at midnight.
week. Yeah.
So when did this fear start? Do you know the origins?
I feel like I kind of noticed it in my 20s, so I'm in my 40s now, but I think I noticed it in my 20s when I was watching the Discovery Channel about space. I just started feeling like I couldn't breathe, and
that's wild.
I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but I did not like it.
Yeah, I get sharks. I get the ones that you can actually attain, but doubtful that you'll ever be in space, right? So
it's very doubtful.
Does it bother you when you hear REM's Man on the Moon?
Yeah, that triggers her.
No.
Kidding.
Wow.
No, songs about space. And honestly, I love the aesthetic of space and the beauty of it.
Wow.
But I like the way it...
This is a new one.
weird, but it's like movies. It's like that Gravity movie had me messed up. I was like, no. I was like, I can't watch this.
What a trip.
When you really think about space, it's cold, it's empty, there's vastness, and we're literally kind of a speck of nothing in comparison to how huge and endless it is, and that gives me like the ick. It gives me the weirdness.
Well, good luck with that astrophobia. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Check with our receptionist,
Okay.
Jimmy, on the way out. He'll set up your next appointment.
Okay.
Just kidding. He's out selling a house somewhere. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you later, Wynn. All right.
Bye.
Bye. What's your phobia? Let's get into it. 470-741-4999. Dr. Barnes, Dr. Leslie, this is 99X.